What do you do with the Bitcoin besides it just gather value?
Real estate developers in New York City, they're not buying the real estate because they want to live in it.
But like most of the people who are buying assets at some point want to sell the assets at a profit.
People that use fiat currency as a store of value, we call them poor. We call them poor. People that use fiat currency, we call them poor. We call them poor. We call them poor. We call them poor.
We're going to turn it around, and we're going to start winning again. We're going to win so much. We're going to win at every level. We're going to win economically. We're going to win with the economy. We're going to win with military. We're going to win with healthcare and for our veterans. We're going to win with...
Right, like, the point is, if you have the superior asset, it's going up forever, Laura. Forever.
Right, but we can all look Bitcoin sort of as...
Forever, Laura. People that use fiat currency as a store of value, we call them poor. We call them poor. People that use fiat currency, we call them poor. We call them poor. We call them poor. We call them poor.
Legal facet. We're going to win so much, you may even get tired of winning. And you'll say, please, it's too much winning. We can't take it anymore. Mr. President, it's too much. And I'll say, no, it isn't. We have to keep winning. We have to win more. We're going to win more. We're going to win so much.
We call them poor. We call them poor. Okay. Which one's the best crypto asset? Well, Bitcoin's the best crypto asset. Okay. What's the second best? There is no second best. There's no second best crypto asset. There's a crypto asset. It's called Bitcoin, right? Right? There's no second best. Okay. But take all your money, buy Bitcoin, then take all your time, figure out how to borrow more money to buy more Bitcoin, then take all your time and figure out what you can sell to buy Bitcoin. And if you absolutely love the thing that you don't want to sell it, go mortgage your house and buy Bitcoin with it. And if you've got a business that you love because your family works for the business that's in your family for 37 years and you can't bear to sell it, mortgage it, finance it, and convert the proceeds into the hardest money on earth, which is Bitcoin. We call them poor. There's a name for them. We call them poor. We call them poor. Okay. Right, like, the point is, if you have the superior asset, it's going up forever, Laura. Forever.
Right, but we can all look Bitcoin sort of as...
Forever, Laura. People that use fiat.
GM. We back, boys. We are freaking back. Finally. Wow, it has been a very, very difficult couple of months, guys. But I can tell you right now, crypto is back in full force. As we speak now, Bitcoin is at $90,000 freaking dollars. And you can see the money flow here on Fiat Lake. The number go up technology is going beyond belief, slowly. Lots of US dollars are being dumped on Bitcoin. And then a lot of Bitcoin is moving over to the United States. So let me alert all the people on Instagram to let them know that we're live and they should join us, because these guys are lazy. They always like to be told what's going on. But if you're just joining us, hit the like button, subscribe, leave a comment. I'll read all of them. And if I get too happy on this stream, I might give some money away as well to one lucky viewer, as always, as I always do, guys. So feels good to be back. Feels good to be back. If you look at the bubbles right now, they're all green across all markets, including the stock market. So this is how we're looking like right now. So if you like the vibe of the markets being back, smash the like button. If you like meme coins being back and getting rich again, hit the like button. I'm going to give away crazy strategies that I've been thinking about for a long, long time right now on this stream. So you better make sure that you're listening and you're part of the conversation. Okay? My name is Gray to the B to the T to the C to the moon. And I'm live and I'm giving you guys the truth about what is going on with the market. All right, let's freaking go. Let's freaking go. Yeah, a lot more people are joining us. A lot more people are joining us. Let's freaking go. It's go time. All right, so also, before we forget here, I remember opening an Ethereum position, I think 2 days ago when I was live on the stream. And maybe some of you guys didn't see it, but now that position, yesterday it was red, now it's green. I think about $50,000 position, and now we're standing at $1,500 in profit already. And this is only the beginning. I want you to imagine by the time Ethereum is at like $7,000, how much this position would be at that moment. That is the level of thinking we need right now, guys. Insanity. Because the delusional always wins. This is that's just how crypto works. It's not me. I don't write the rules. I don't write the rules, Habibi. Live on YouTube now. Tap in, everybody. It's not time to sleep anymore. The markets are back, and we're about to. And this time around, guys, we're going to do it right. We're going to do it perfectly, because a lot of people in the last pump made money, and then they gave it all back to the market because nobody was taking profit. This time around, we're going to be doing it day by day. Grind, get some money, take profits out per day. At least $5,000 per day profit, everybody should be taking out. But obviously, it's going to start with step one, which is how do we make the money to begin with? How do we make money to begin with? So we will have a strategy of making money, and then we can talk about how do we keep it. Welcome to the freaking Memecoin show, my friends. We're just happy to be here. I'll also share this to all the friends on X. So I'm just happy actually to be back in the trenches. The traveling is done. I'm glad that I came back from Europe last week already, and then the market is pumping. It had to wait for me to finish my travel. Otherwise, I hate to see the markets pumping and I'm not part of the deal, if you know what I mean. Okay, Bitcoin is back. Fartcoin is taking over. Is taking over. But then other meme coins such as Trump, SPX, Dog are warming up. Join us live now. Not tomorrow, but now. Okay, I see all the X people are also here. Victor Plankton says Dior. So yeah, Dior is launching this week. I think it's on the 25th, I believe, right? I might be mistaken, but that's also going to be a big deal this week because all the KOLs are talking about it. I have to give a shout out to those guys. they timed their launch really nicely, because I've seen a lot of projects launch in the last few months, in the last few weeks, and they've all been shitters because the timing was just terribly bad. But now we're back. So what is going on in the markets? Actually, if we simply just go to Trading View, you can see the decoupling event happening. Trading View heat maps. Heat maps. What I hate about this is I always struggle to find heat maps on the freaking Trading View. I always have to do this. Heat maps, Trading View. There we go. So after months and so much grind and pain and tears and poverty, we're finally looking in the moment where crypto is going up again, including the stock market is aggressively going up. And if you're going to miss this moment, because today is going to be the marker of the green days to come. And I told you guys that the worst is behind us. Now we're looking forward to a bigger pump. So the market's looking like this. Everybody's excited. But I can tell you one thing for sure is that these days will be remembered that, oh, do you remember when Trump did the tariffs and everything went badly? Oh, I wish I would have bought. These are the days that you will remember. So you have a very, very small moment. You have a very small window before you can make your move to actually become bullish now. I know it made so much sense. It made so much sense to be a bear for a while. And people that were bearish and they were shorting the markets obviously made it big. But now the tides have now changed. So I need you guys to understand one thing. Let's go to the crypto side of the market right now. So if you look at the current trajectory or the current movement of the market, you can see that a lot of the activity is still going into BTC, even though Ethereum has done 6.7% in the last 24 hours. If you go in the 24-hour timer, you will be able to see that it's Fartcoin, maybe a couple other few coins that have made a double digit. Not many of them. A lot of real pumpers are just still accumulating right now before an official takeoff happens. Even Ando is not on the double digit pump yet. Only a 5.7% pump, and we're waiting for things to take off. So this is a good moment, because you know what sucks is that when you wake up and you realize that, oh my gosh, everything is like, you look at the 7-day movements. Let's just go to Ando, for example. What sucks is that when you start going to like a 30-day movement and you see 200%, you're like, oh my gosh. Now it feels terrible to be buying at those moments. So we're still early. Relax. If you look at the 30 days, like 6%, 1 year, why it's 6%? Because we're down bad, worse than where we are right now. So the markets are just making a little bit of a recovery. So if you have been DCAing and buying the dips, I think you must be doing really well. So let's look at the top gainers at the same time before we get into the trenches. The pumps are back. Yeah, man. Good to see all of you guys here. So we got a bunch of new coins that I personally don't know about that are sort of leading right now. So we got StayFi, 66%. Nero on ETH, we know that one with the 43%. And you got Token Bot, you got Retard Finder Coin, you got Arc Block, and you got Turbo recovering. And you got ARC. We know this one, AI Recomplex, Dipbook, and several others. AI is kind of in there. One thing that I haven't seen here is AI16Z. So actually, maybe I should be accumulating more AI16Z. And also, based Fartcoin, which is Fartcoin on Base, is also shooting up. So if you look at this trend, you can see that it's a lot of coins that we possibly don't, a lot of people are not holding anymore. I mean, PopCat, it makes sense that it's pumping up. Fraser AI is going back up. The only one that I respect on this pump is Zerbro, and Fartcoin, because I do hold those, and also ARC. So this is only a trend to show you that, look, markets are back, momentum is in there. What you have to do is to be in a position of something. It doesn't matter. This is the point of the market where it doesn't matter so much what you buy, what you own. You just have to own something nice. And then as the market opens up, we will now be able to see exactly. Oh, Bitcoin just hit $91,000. Yo, guys, the pump is back and you're not ready for it. Check that out. $91,000 Bitcoin. That is amazing. That is amazing. These are the days we have been waiting for. So today is, now what is going on is this. Today is the official bull run activation day. The markets will now get comfortable. Investors will get a little loose now. You know, it's almost like they just had a shot of tequila for once. And they'll start getting loose because everybody has been so tight with their money. They don't want to buy meme coins. They're too rational with the game. And we're waiting for that degenerate moment where everybody just be like, you know what? Screw it. We want to get rich. And if I want to get rich, I gotta play the game. Live on you. Let me share this on my WhatsApp also. Live on YouTube. We're so back. We're so back, sir. Live on X and YouTube. We're so back. So we're going to make some trades also on this stream because that's the whole point. I think the way we're going to be doing the streams, we'll bring it back. Right now that it's on a Bitcoin trending a lot for the next few weeks, I think we'll be trading more perpetual swaps. And then when the trenches are back, we will now get back to trading meme coins every freaking day. So you don't want to miss out because that's when the real money is made. Now, everybody is down and they're like, oh, but you know, my coins are so bad, so I don't really have that much capital. It doesn't matter. It doesn't freaking matter, because what matters is you being in the right place, buying the right coins and watching them pump to the moon. And you want to be part of those big winners. That's what matters. Okay, yeah, the decoupling is happening for sure right now. Good to have you again. Great. Please, what camera are you using? So I'm using this camera. It's called the DJI Osmo Pocket, something like that. It's really cool. It follows you around, as you can see. I like this little camera, and it's not bulky. It's very tiny. So someone like myself who like to travel and stuff, it always annoyed me to be traveling with a big camera and the microphones, because the airport have so much fun with that. Whenever I travel with a lot of stuff, they stop me, search, and ask me too many questions. But now I have very little items to carry with. Makes it really, really easier for those guys to ask me stupid questions. Yeah, so yesterday I opened that position on Ethereum, and this is my simple thesis on ETH. We're going to talk about Solana just now, and also we're going to talk about Bitcoin and why it's going to $250,000 before December. But first, I want to talk about the Ethereum trade, because this is by far what I'm really, really excited about. I made a video a couple of days ago, and I was saying that, well, Ethereum is going through an upgrade very soon. There is an upgrade for Ethereum, and that story has been suppressed for so much simply because the market sentiment was bad, so nobody cared. But it was the right thing to do because I said it. And right now you can see that things are starting to play out nicely now, finally. Okay? Imagine Ethereum upgrade. That is a big story, guys. Ethereum is upgrading faster transactions, more security, and the account management system is going to improve. So you'll be able to run smart contracts at a wallet level. That is a big deal. Guess what the markets did? Nothing. Nobody just cared. Why? What sentiment was bad? Now, this is a few weeks away. It's in May, if that doesn't get pushed again by the Ethereum Foundation. But I'm looking at this chart of Ethereum, bro. It's completely cooked, bro. It's so cooked, man. Like, how this is possible, I don't understand. Because even BNB has performed much better than this. This is a monthly chart for Ethereum. So it might look for you as if it's up, but basically this first run was back in 2017. The real activity that we're paying attention to, if you look at the last 3 years, Ethereum is at the exact same price as it was back in 2023. Ethereum is around the same price point as it was in 2021. It is embarrassing. Ethereum is getting closer to its prices back in 2018, which was 970, or the highest price in that year in 2018 was $1,400. So Ethereum, actually, it hit this level as well. It hit its more than 6 year, a 7-year low. Can you imagine? For the first time, it revisited the prices of back in the days when things were nicer. So if you're not bullish on Ethereum, and if you're not opening a long position right now, that is your freaking problem. I feel like if I open a big ETH position and as long as I don't get liquidated, I think it's a for sure winner. And this is not financial advice, but I have put in more than $144,000 of my own money and then multiplied by 5 with leverage. And that is going well already right now. I will start taking profit at like $4,000 and beyond and stuff like that. And then on this live trading account with you guys, we put down we put down 10K with 5x leverage. That's $50,000, and we're already in profit. So very soon we will be putting out our stop loss at entry when it hits $2,000. That's just what we're waiting for right now. Now let's go back into the whole Bitcoin narrative. A lot of people don't, and soon we're going into Memecoins, which is really what I'm excited about. But I want to cover the larger picture of what is going on right here. So let's talk about Bitcoin here. Just hit $91,000 today after months of capitulation. Guys, this is Bitcoin at this point is an IQ test. If you want to get rich if you want to preserve your wealth or grow your money in our lifetime, we're lucky we have an asset and it's there in the open. You want to make money, you want to preserve your wealth, you want to grow your wealth. It's just one vehicle that we have. It's Bitcoin. Why? Because if you look at the world, we're now at a moment of decoupling. We went through globalization, and then now that apparatus is breaking apart. There is no trust among nations. These are things that Satoshi Nakamoto, the creator of Bitcoin, thought of already long time ago. The fiat currencies have been abused to the max that now they can no longer be leveraged as much. So the next currency that will be trusted by the world is Bitcoin, whether you like it or not. And it cannot be gold because gold is too slow for the current economy that we live in. We now live with machines. We have AI. AI doesn't give a damn about gold. You cannot give gold to AI because AI is software. But you can give gold some Bitcoin. You can give AI some Bitcoin. It will understand it. It will be able to use it, buy things, buy servers, upgrade itself, and do all the hire people to do things for it. So Bitcoin is the only way to go. And right now, you might be like, okay, it's 90,000. It's expensive. No, it's not. This thing could go to $50 million per Bitcoin. And yeah, you might think that's also crazy until you understand that there are only 21 million coins of these things, whether you like it or not. And how is Bitcoin going to go to $1 million very soon and then beyond and more? It's simple. Imagine what's happening with Bitcoin. You've got a currency that has a limited supply of 21 million coins. 4 million has already been lost and destroyed because early wallets, and then people lose their wallets and they will never be able to find it. Okay? Now think about this. The people that are buying Bitcoin right now, they're buying it for one and one reason only, just to hold a lot of it as a reserve asset. So you got Michael Saylor, who is aiming for a 5% of the total Bitcoin supply. This is one company. By the time they manage to own 5% of Bitcoin, the price will be $1 million. And all these bigger companies, including the US government, they're buying the Bitcoin and they're all keeping it. The result, my friend, is a supply shock. There will no longer be Bitcoin floating around for anybody to buy because people are buying it in bulk and they're just keeping it in their pocket. And game theory dictates that those people do not have any incentive to just start selling it, because the moment they start selling, everybody will panic and then the price would collapse. So this thing is poised to just keep on going up. Whether you like it or not, the best you can do is buy and chill on the sidelines. Never say I didn't tell you about these guys, but whatever you're doing, just accumulate as much Bitcoin as you can. And $91,000 Bitcoin is very, very cheap. It's just a number. If you consider the fundamentals, the tokenomics of Bitcoin, it's just phew. Okay, now let's move on to the trenches. Let's move on to the trenches. Guys, if you're enjoying the stream and you like to trade meme coins and you like the game, you find this channel very helpful, subscribe, like the channel, leave a comment, and let's make life-changing money. It's been a very, very difficult Q1 of 2025. I'm not going to lie. And you guys, you know this more than anyone else out there. We have been through the mud. But I can tell you one thing. We're going to make it back. Whether all you have is $100 to your name at this point, or you had a couple of $1 million when we were at the top, and now all you have is 100 grand, it doesn't matter. We are going to run it back with memes again, because that trend is not going anywhere. And whatever new trend is coming, we will be there first, as always. I give you, that is a promise from me to you. Okay, now we got people here still talking about Fartcoin. I told you what was going to happen to Pi. Okay. Okay, now let's go to our, I know we have a lot of meme coins to talk about here, but first I will look at Fartcoin. By the way, on this channel, we found Fartcoin when it was only $14 million in its early days. So that is why you want to watch the Memecoin show every day, because we find stuff like this early, much earlier than anyone else. So Fartcoin just broke up again, just broke above $1, and $1 billion market cap is right here. You cannot believe it, but Fartcoin is currently above and beyond SPX. I made a video a couple of weeks ago saying that if there are 4 coins that will flip Dogecoin, it has to be SPX or Fartcoin, and I mentioned other 2 coins as well. And you can see it's already happening. Fartcoin is the most underrated, but it is the most aggressive chart there is. It has been really, really successful, even when the days were harder. So if you guys, if you want to understand how much opportunity we've been exposed to, right? This is March 15th, March 11th. The price of Fartcoin was 21 cents. Let's say 20 cents, right? At its lowest moment. Right now, it's at $1. That is a 5x movement. Now, if you want to tell me that we're still in a bearish market, I totally disagree. I totally disagree, my friend. because these movements are huge, basically. So if Fartcoin can do a 5x like this, what other coin can do it? To me, it's real simple. All the strong memes with the bigger community, they'll basically do the same and break it. This time around, Fartcoin is going to $5. All-time high was 2.6. It's going to break above it, and it will go to $5 all the way and more. It could flip Dogecoin. Why? I mean, you can give reasons about it. The main reason, I think, it's simply because a lot of people underestimate it, or the name is very off-putting. And also the tokenomics are good. Actually, Fartcoin has some good tokenomics in terms of the whales that are holding it. And it's not listed on Binance. It's not listed on Bybit. Maybe on Bybit it's listed now. Let's see. Most exchanges have not listed Fartcoin yet. So the moment these guys list it, it's going to even become more famous, and more famous. Here we go. Only Gates, Big Gate listed it. The others still haven't. By the way, if you want to use all of these platforms that I'm using for trading, use my links in bio, because you get a lot of benefits. More than $70,000 worth of deals are there. So on YouTube, you can go in the description of the video. On X, you can go link in my bio. It will take you to all these links. Whether it's Bybit, which I'm using to long and short all these coins, or if I'm trading memes, I'm using BullX. Link also to BullX should be up there in the link in bio. So use it, abuse it. All right, so what's another breaking news? US said they're close to finalizing a new trade deal with Japan. Bullish for the markets. Yeah, absolutely. That is 100% bullish. Okay, looks like Dior launched. They also put out the CA already out there. Let's have a look. How is that doing? Wow, 23 minutes ago launched, and it's currently at 740,000 market cap. Okay, let me see. Do I have some SOL here? If I have some SOL, I'll throw something in it. Okay, I'll start averaging in a little bit. Let's see, a test run. I'll throw in a little 1 SOL in here at this point. You never know. 1 SOL. Yep, let's see how that goes. If it breaks, if it does a 4x, I'll buy more. Can Bitcoin raise into $200? Of course, $200,000. Bro, Bitcoin is going to $1 million, and then $5 million, and then $50 million, and you'll be here to watch it. It's simple. It's really simple, especially with how broken the world is right now. It's just something else. So before we continue with the Memecoin stuff, I promise you guys to cover a Solana trade. Okay, so Solana is now at 144, climbing back up. No, is it 144? Yeah, 144.39. Okay, so Solana just bounced back here. I used to think this was a critical support level, which I think it's still maintaining shape. So maybe it is. But if you look at it here, it looks like it's bouncing back again. The worst case scenario, this is just the worst candle. sort of the extreme candle on the monthly. But if you look on the daily, surely we're now back into the zone, into the support zone, and it's more likely to go and shoot up to 185, which is going to be the next resistance. So based on this, maybe I should feel comfortable to trigger my long on Sol. Okay, let's see. 144 Solana. I should choose between, oh my gosh, but if you look at the volumes on Solana, it's insane though, right? Look, each and every day has been green for days now. But I would like to compare that to TON. And open Nitros Bull indicator, see what it says. So on a daily, Nitros Bull still says it's bearish. I think there's a bigger trade to be made here on TON after also being oversold for so much. I suspect that there could be a big day of just a big candle, or at least a week of TON going up aggressively. When that is going to happen, I don't know. But to me, it seems like there is a high consolidation here. I could be wrong, but I'm okay with that. I think this is extremely oversold more, a lot more than Solana has. So, bam, bam. Okay, I think I will enter here. I will open a position right now on TON. My stop loss will be 2.87. Going to be just a $25,000 position. Nothing too crazy just yet. You know, you have to really be slow with the market right now. It could also destroy you if you're not careful, right? You don't want to be too aggressive just yet. Okay, so here we go. So it cost me $5,000. Oh no, just yeah, $5,000 for a little 5x. And stop loss is gonna be 2.86. Worst case scenario, which is quite aggressive for my standards right now, but you know, who cares? I'm willing to take the bet. I'm willing to take the bet, guys. Let's go. We'll find out what happens. So these positions that I'm opening, I'm more than happy to hold them for a while. You know, we can go on for months. You know, I don't care. As long as I don't get stopped or liquidated, they'll be open. If you remember, you know, from October until December, I grew a $20,000 account to $140,000 doing the same strategy. So I think now is the time to repeat the same thing right now. But yeah, we got a lot of people here. Jason says Fartcoin is the next AI technology. Man, hot air rises. That's all I can say on that one. Unstoppable technology. You mean $200,000 Bitcoin? Yes, it can. Of course, $200,000 Bitcoin is coming soon. It's literally, guys. Here is, I made a video today on Instagram. I posted it saying exactly the same thing. And I was not the one saying it. It literally was the founder of Cardano said it. The founder of Cardano said it, not me. He said Bitcoin is going to... Where is that video? Oh, here we go.
What will happen is that the tariff stuff will be a over 250,000 by the end of this year or next year. We'll let it drive that up.
Where is this coming from? Ah, okay. I see.
What will happen is that the tariff stuff will be a dud, and then people will realize that the world is willing to negotiate, and it's really just U.S. versus China, and a lot of people will side with us, some people side with China, the markets will stabilize a little bit, and they'll get used to the new normal, and then the Fed will lower interest rates, and then you'll have a lot of fast, cheap money, and then it'll pour into crypto because it'll get reignited by the market structure bill and the Magnificent Seven entering the stablecoin bill.
You get the point. Bitcoin to $150,000. The experts are telling, the billionaires are telling you that, not me. So someone is asking, what am I using for trading? Okay, so look, everything that I use for trading, I have links in the description of my video or a link in bio on my X account, or even if you go to my Instagram account. The way to access them, you go to my profile here, and then you click this link, Linktree, and it will show you a bunch of links to everything that I use. The crypto starter pack here. I have the trade with me on Bybit. Bybit is what I'm using here to go long, to go short. And then BullX is what I'm using to trade Memecoins. And yeah, there are a couple other things also that I use. So, you know, if you use these links, you basically get a bunch of free money as well that comes with it. You get welcome bonuses, like Bybit is giving $500 right now that you can trade. You can open any position on it. You can withdraw the profit if you make money with it. If you create an account, fund it with money, and open a trade, you activate free $500. And so many other benefits. BullX does not allow you to use the platform without an invite code. So you need to use my link to be able to use it. All right. Otherwise, you can use code GREATBTC on all platforms that I use, and you should be able to get the free stuff. So exploit it. Use it all. Use it up. Okay, guys. So who is in the trenches right now? Who knows what's going on out there? What are the best tickers? Because I'm down to buy whatever you guys tell me, as long as it looks like it can make us money. Let's just look at what's trending. Wow, there's some people actually playing around with Fartcoin too. And some others are doing Poseidon. What is this Poseidon thing all about? I see it in the chat. Some chat you're talking about it. Joe, Yellow Boy, Titcoin. I saw this Titcoin thing it became very, very popular as well. Wizard Gang, Cock, Duck, Eclipse, Popcat, Quiz is kind of back as well. I've been thinking about this strategy actually, where you can just go to all the coins with liquidity that have narrative and start accumulating them again. Yeah, this Titcoin thing actually looks pretty impressive, I have to say. I might buy some of it. Oh, I think Titcoin might be a sender. I think it's a sender. It is gonna send this one. It's too freaky. It's kind of like along the lines of Fartcoin. Yeah, at this point, guys, we just have to hope for China to play its cards right. That's all. Say the right things. Don't get anybody pissed off anymore. One thing you should be aware of, though, with this market is that you have to pay close attention to the news, because one wrong thing said, everything collapses again. Either way, you can make money if you're shorting as well. So it doesn't really matter. I wouldn't completely count out having a hedge position, shorting something just in case. Okay, so let's go. Let's also go to SPX 6900 and Muden. Okay, so from a 4-hour perspective, SPX went bullish on the 21st of April, which was yesterday, according to the Nitros Bull indicator, but it hasn't exploded just yet. So I think this is also just a matter of time. The good thing is that on the daily, it's also showing bearish. I think a 2x, a quick 2x here is pending. It's just dumb if you guys don't catch it. You have seen what has already happened to Fartcoin. If Fartcoin can pump those numbers, surely the meme coins like SPX is going to do it too. Now, there is a whole bad PR going on Murad right now, especially because his portfolio is down bad, and a lot of people are like saying, "Oh, he fumbled big." One thing I can tell you about that is the moment one of his coins pumps again, or when his portfolio returns to what people considered a loss, it's going to be a huge story, and a lot of trust is going to return back to meme coins. He was going to become the hero again, and that's going to even accelerate this whole extreme meme coinery that we have been waiting for. So be careful who you look down upon and who you talk against, because the markets will convince you otherwise. My referral code for Bybit, it's Grey BTC, GREY BTC. They're nitpicking Murad as if themselves are $50 million. Exactly, bro. Like, you're supposed to be supporting the guy for having the biggest balls in crypto and not being greedy. Like I said before, he could literally make money on either direction, right? He can start selling while opening a short position on everything that he owns. But he's not doing that. So respect the pump. Made a bag on Sigma. Yeah, this is good story, man. It feels good to hear stories of the trench warriors now starting to make money again. Like, I'm really happy about this. Love it. Okay, now the next thing we want to talk about here is Mondang. I still remain positive about Mondang. I think the pump is going to be diabolical when it returns, because, whoa, man, this coin has been slept on. $29 freaking million right now. How low can it go, bros? How low can it go? Like 1 million? So I just want you to imagine this. Mondang going simply to 300 million is 10x. Which means if you're going to hold Mondang at $30 million, if you have 10K in Mondang, but just simply by the time it's at 300 million, you now have 100K. That's how easy it is to make money in the next few months with the meme coins. You just have to do the numbers, look at the reality of what's going on, and do the math. That similar math that happened to Fartcoin so far. 200 million last month market cap. Now it's 1 billion, 5x already, and that's not going to stop. Similarly, it's going to happen to Mondang, it's going to happen to SPX, and you're going to be here to watch it and be like, oh, I could see, but I never do anything about it. I just didn't react. That's not my fault. I'm just here to tell you that maybe this is a fake pump, right? But it's better to be on the right side of the pump than not. So you don't want to wait completely, because the majority of the gains will be made at the very, very beginning, and then it will slow down as it goes. So a lot of investors are still on the sidelines. They'll be waiting to see if everything is kind of making sense. But my prediction is still the fact that we are not going back. We're not going back to what Trump did with the tariffs. That was the worst case. That was the worst we could have experienced. And it's now behind us. What is this Poseidon coin? It's trending, but only what? $600,000? Crazy. I bought a bag on Eliza and Mondang. Yeah, I think AI16Z is also another one to pick up right now. Yeah, Crazy Popcorn nearly did a 3x. I thought it popped. Yeah, look, anything that has strong support of community, it's down bad, just accumulate it. It's really that simple. I'm just glad to be back, boys. So I have to go. But good catching up with you guys. Thank you for watching. I'll see you every day now because we're back. I see Hark is asking about Vifu. I'm still holding my Vifu. I think it's all coming back. All your dead wallets with a bunch of dust will come back and will take us to Valhalla. Just don't panic. Do the right thing. Be patient. And we will get rich again. This time around, even bigger because interest rates will be cut. Or otherwise, Trump will fire Jerome Powell, and he doesn't want that. So combined with peace talks, tariff talks, plus low interest rates coming ahead of us, we're going to have the biggest boom we've ever seen before. However, the most obvious trade in my books right now is Ethereum. Ethereum long, I think it's just a way to go because it definitely has an upgrade coming up. Nobody's talking about it yet, and they'll start talking about it when it's just a week before. Then, oh, Ethereum upgrade, Ethereum upgrade. But I've been telling you about it from way before. All right? Guys, this is the time that we're going to be so tired of winning. The good days of winning are back where we used. You remember, guys, in Q4 of 2025, we used to Trump dance every day because we were winning so much. Every day we were winning so much, bro. Like everybody had money. You had $200,000 in this wallet, 3 million over there. It's just like it was all happiness. And then suddenly, boom, it all disappeared. This time around, we will be back to those days plus more. So I hope you're going to be here to witness it. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Have you heard of Drip on Jupiter? No, Scrooge. What is it, a coin? Or on actual Jupiter? I'm on Jupiter right now. I'm looking. So today, I'm just reminding you guys, I opened a long on Fartcoin. Still waiting for it to fill, but it's there waiting. Drip on Jupiter. Trying to understand what that is. Is it a coin, sir? Italian wrote. What the hell is this coin? All right, guys, you can tell me about Drip on Jupiter on X, and we'll catch up with you guys there. But thank you for watching. I'll see you tomorrow, same time. Take care.